It's finally here! Have you ever watched a movie and wondered, how was it made? Well, that's exactly what we're doing in this series. I'm going to be watching back and reacting to all the work that I've done, talking about how it was on set and how we made it all. Also, I just wanted to say quickly before we get into the video, I post a lot of this work that I show on my YouTube on my Instagram first. So go check that out. Link will be in the description. It's just at jordan.beliveau. Also on that note, go check out my TikTok. Link will be in the description. And my Twitch at twitch.tv/AOJB. I stream games. It's a fun time. Not really anything to do with acting, so it's a little bit of a nice little change. Anyways, into the video. Oh boy, I'm excited for this one. I finally found the footage. Don't ask me how. It has taken quite literally like 9 to 10 months now to get this footage. I shot this back, I don't remember the exact date, in October of 2023. So that is last October. And you might think I look older in this because I had the little beard and the goatee. Comment below if I should bring it back.
Johnny? Johnny, don't do that.
Well, you really are scared.
Oh. Right off the bat, I just need to point out, I'm pretty sure in post they did something with my voice, both me and the other actress's voice, to make us sound more, I don't know, it's almost like childish. Like, I sound a little bit like more, not as mature. So I think they definitely did something with that. Or maybe that's just how I sounded, and I never realized it. But I thought that was pretty funny. Also, that's the first line I come with in the show is
Johnny, don't do that.
Well, you really are scared.
Wow, you really are scared. And little do you know, thank you, Hope. I went to Build-A-Bear in the summer with my girlfriend, with my lady, and I decided to pay extra to put a little voice tag in it. And I wanted to dress it up like my first ever character to remind myself, because it's a very special character to me. I played the security guard Johnny, and it means so much to me. So, because this is my first professional gig. But anyway, listen to this. All I had, actually, I'll say it after. Well, you really are scared. So, anyways, the only way I had to record that on was my parents found it when it was just on TV and they were watching it. They recorded it. They recorded the TV on their phone, sent it to me, and I just used that video. I went up to the speaker. This is a speaker at Build-A-Bear, and this is me. Went up to it like this. I was just recording. So that's my very first line. I had to put that
Let's get on with the tour.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I felt like I had something to prove.
There's something.
Is there anyone else around?
They used a lot of, like, I think, fluorescent lighting. They had, like, green LEDs kind of going on for the, I guess for the vibe. Like, look inside the haunted hospital here. We have literally the, it's just all green. All green there. I guess that's the tint that they kind of used, the color for the show. It's all purple, too. It's purplish. They had a big light behind the camera. Big purple. I guess that's just the vibe of the show. But if you were wondering, I don't have an answer.
Is there anyone else around?
I love the security footage. They just mounted up a little camera, like a GoPro.
Here we are.
Interior, Johnny's office. I got my own office.
It was just like a little with a chair and a computer screen on the desk.
Check up the security floor.
Copy.
Thanks, man.
You're right there.
Hold on.
Just gotta do this first.
What am I supposed to do while you're gone?
Watch some TV.
I'm just gonna say, if you watch this and you have the urge to punch me in the face, I don't blame you, because I feel like I have a very punchable performance here. What I mean by that, it was my first gig and I was very, very nervous. Obviously at this time, and I still am right now, but I'm almost graduating, I was studying acting for film and television, literally 5 days a week, full time, every day. So obviously I had the experience, and I also trained for 2 years at an academy before that. So I've had the training, but nothing prepared me for the real deal. So actually getting on set for my first ever professional gig, I just didn't really feel, and I think I've talked about this in the past in other videos, I really feel like kind of do it myself. Like I was just kind of stuck in one way, which I guess happened because of nerves. And it's also TVA, and it was a 2-day shoot. They wanted it to go by quick. Performed it in whichever way came to me at the time, and just went with it. And I was really, I was just trying to make sure I still had the lines in my head. So it was a lot of that. So I don't have a great performance, I will say. But if you believe that I'm a security guard, then it worked. And I'm very proud of this performance nonetheless. But that's all I wanted to say. The nerves got to it. Yeah.
I could see Johnny walking around on them while he was doing his patrols.
There were no actual cameras there. It was just blank TVs for her to react to. The director would... I was actually there on set watching her do it. I was like behind the camera with them. And they were saying, okay, look at your top left. She'd look to see if it was like, okay, now you're looking at this square and he's walking like a zombie. And then say the line. And then that was kind of it. So that was kind of cool. That was all post CG. Scream warning.
Calm down. It's just me.
I feel like I need to explain what that was. In just a sec. Because I think it'll come back up again.
Who's that boy?
Oh,
Whoa. I've never seen that before.
Whoa. I've never seen that before.
I've never seen that before.
The eyes, oh my gosh. That was funny. I cracked up after I saw
that's
this.
kind of what validated what I saw.
So what that was a very talented child actor that we had on set playing a ghost in the hospital. And there are other ghosts in the series. I'm sure you'll see a couple. You will see a couple more coming up. But there was a child actor, which I think is super cool. This is the second set I've ever been on that had a child actor, and obviously they're there with their guardian, and it's really cool. You know, you kind of get to talk to them. They're very, very nice. They're kept to themselves, and they're like super professional. It's crazy. That child was way more calm and nonchalant than I was on set, and I'm the one that had lines. He was just there for a few scenes to be a ghost, got up in makeup, and then he would scream at the camera whenever he had to, which is what you saw there, doing scary stuff. But it was really cool. So, and I just did a TV show a few weeks ago that had a child actor on set too, and he was really talented. And it was, yeah, child actors, I don't know how they do it.
He opened up a...
Inspecting what's going on. Uh-oh.
There's no one in the halls. I have no idea who that boy was. All the patients here are adults.
Okay, can I get out of this room?
In a minute. I have to finish my rounds first.
There you go, walking again.
Hey! Easy, easy.
Also, if you're confused, these are all just clips from my episodes, because in between all these takes would be the actual people, because this is a docu-series, so the real people with these stories come in and they sit down and talk about it, so they are what fills the gaps between these scenes. So I just cut those out, and this is just the highlights that I'm in. So if you were confused, that's why.
My rounds are done.
Can we finally get on with the tour like you promised?
Yeah, let's go.
Around 3 or 4 in the morning.
So, where's this haunted elevator you told me so much about?
This way.
Oh no, they didn't show the movie magic. They didn't show the movie magic. No, does it happen again?
All right, push the button.
Oh, it does,
Take
it
us
does,
up.
it does. Okay. Disregard. I'll point it out.
What's wrong? Is it broken?
You have to say, Hello, Harvey.
Are you serious?
But
Hello, Harvey.
that was
After you,
And
madam.
the ominous blue lighting. So I will say, I've always wondered whenever I watch movies, how do elevators work on cue? And that was that, and I got to answer that question because for my first ever shoot, I got to do this. So there was a PA. God bless her. I forget her name. But she was in the elevator, and what they did, they rigged it so that she could control it. They had like the key, and there's not much to it. The director would just have to cue her loud enough so that she knew when to touch the button, the open button, the close button. And it kind of went from being like when you have the key in, it goes from being an automatic elevator, like you push the button, it goes up, to like being like manual, like you have to turn the key, press the button. It's like stick shift on a guitar. It's like stick shift on a car. So that's kind of how it works. So yeah, it was really, really neat. And the PA had to like hide behind the corners. We had to cheat her out of it. It was a lot of fun.
Are you sure we're safe in here?
it really knowing that something paranormal was controlled.
Let's go up one. So watch this. So we're here in this location in this basement. Oh.
Well, what's the magic word?
Please?
Don't tell me. Tell Harvey.
Please, Harvey?
There you go. I think PA was right
To Harvey,
tucked behind there.
I had a lot of fear while that elevator was moving.
So we were in that little basement area. And now
You have to thank Harvey.
Thank you, Harvey.
now we step out, and this is a whole new day and a whole new location. Pretty
Doesn't this stuff
cool.
get to you?
I've seen it before.
It was kind of normal to him.
At least I think, yeah. I think both of those elevators were two different locations, but I could be wrong.
He had already experienced it before, so it didn't really faze him. Johnny also smoked, so we kind of just went together
location number
anyways.
one. I'll explain
You
that
can go
at the
home
end.
if you want. You don't have to go back in.
I got to smoke
You
a
ready
cool
to see the
little fake
basement?
cigarette. It was a herbal
do this.
cigarette, like the plant. That way it's totally safe. You don't get addicted. It's completely safe for you, and it plays just like a real cigarette. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Walk, the chair moves. How do we do that? We had a man dressed in a whole green like bodysuit that moved it. I'm kidding. That's how Hollywood does it. All we had was we attached a string. And one of the crew members, we attached it to the front wheel here. That way it would turn on the angle. And he just tugged it ever so slightly. It was one or two takes, let it go. That was it. Pretty cool.
Annabeth's boyfriend
How simple
leads her
it
into
is.
the most haunted part of the hospital.
Lights don't work down here. We're gonna have to use flashlights.
This was location
Are you
number
kidding me?
one.
Here. You want to come? Ready?
Yeah.
Something was not happy.
I guess he doesn't like you.
As well.
A long time ago, a patient went missing. They finally found him in here. Dead. I dare you to do it again.
That little snippet, that's on my demo reel because it was, in my opinion, one of my favorite clips. Right there, I got a nice little cool reaction shot. So we had our lovely Jay, was the actor who was the ghost, and of course Alex, who was the lovely actress in the scene that you're seeing. Very, very lovely. We're gonna go back here. I just want to watch that back. So we had the real Jay. Obviously, for the moments when you don't see him, the actor was behind the camera. Then he stepped in for these banging shots right there. And then I think for my reaction shot here, he wasn't there. I wasn't reacting to him. They're like, okay, look up at the vent and pretend like you just saw him. Like you just saw him banging. And give a scared reaction. I gave one. They're like, even bigger. And I gave one. It was like 2 or 3, but they went with this one. And I run out of there.
Never do that again.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I just want to get out of here.
Yeah, for sure.
I would never explore a haunted space again.
That's the video. Quickly, I'm just going to go through, just because it's really cool, what shots were filmed in day 1 and day 2. So, day 1, all outside was day 1. Inside this location, my office, all day 1. The child actor was there on day 1. Day 1 location. I'm pretty sure day 2. Again, if I had this footage a lot sooner, my memory would have been better with it. The elevators were day 2. The elevators were, I think that's all we shot in day 2. Day 2 was a quick day. Day 2 was like a short, quick day. So, okay, here's what I do think it is. So, down here in this basement, all day 1, we enter the elevator. This floor, all in location 1. And then, like I was saying, dialogue, all day 2. Or dialogue, day 1. And then this one where we step out into this new floor, that's all day 2. And that was completely different. That was a few days later. So we did that little dialogue, and that was kind of it. Now we're back to location 1, and that's kind of how it was. So anyways, that's Haunted Hospital. Sorry if I was talking too much. Please feel free to go check this out on your own time. It's only 7.5 minutes. This, for my first ever gig, I had about 20 pages of dialogue. I have the script framed in my room back at home, but I had like 20 pages of dialogue. And in this whole 22-minute episode, obviously cutting between her, the real life people talking, the paranormal experts interviews, I got around 7.5 minutes of screen time, which I'm super, super proud of. And because I know a lot of people that do a lot of the shows that they get that are non-union right off the gate are SOC, silent on camera. And every show I've done after this, a few of them were SOCs. But the fact that this is my first one with dialogue, it's pretty great. I'm super proud of it. And thank you for watching it back with me. I'll leave it there. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. And if you ever need acting, coaching, headshots, demo reel, anything to add to your professional portfolio, go down to dreamtoscreen.com. Link will be in the description, and you can find it all there. Now, play the Vancouver vlog trailer. Literally got my Starbucks, 2 low-calorie spinach flag wraps. In case you don't know, I am going to Vancouver